Hey everyone, David here from the Five and Dime, and I'm working on the finishing touches on this project. And so there was a small challenge that I had that the paper wasn't quite wide enough so you could see the white border along the edges. So I had to come up with a creative solution in order to mask that. I had thought about putting WoodUbend onto her as well, but I didn't want to take away from the size of the surface, and WoodUbend would have just given that little bit smaller surface, and I know what this is being used for because it is a commission piece. So I decided I'd come in and use the Posh chalk patinas in order to mask that. I created a custom color out of the patinas by mixing the patina royal gold, radiant gold, and copper to give this kind of bronzy looking patina. And so I just kept adding and mixing and adding and mixing till I got a color that I really wanted. And the great thing is that it's so similar in color to the papers. It's like it was meant to be there. So just using an artist brush, came in and applied that along the edges so that you couldn't see the white anymore, and it worked out brilliantly. I also used it to highlight some of the details that were existing on this piece as well, and again, just using the artist brush and just giving it letting it set for a little bit, and then giving it a bit of a buff as well, and it looks beautiful. I let this sit overnight and then came in and gave it a little bit of a buff, just on the metallic parts that I'd added the patina, and decided that I wanted to give it just a little more glimmer or shine. So on each of the shelves, I decided I would use Dixie Belle's clear coat in gloss in order to pop it up. Now, this was just strictly an aesthetics thing because the Posh Chalk Deluxe Infuser is a sealer and didn't require it, but it didn't have the sheen that I wanted. I found that I just wanted a little more shine to it, so I'm going to use gloss. So I gave this 2 coats of gloss, letting it dry in between coats. After that was done and everything was dry, I decided it needed a little more glam again. So I came in with the Posh Chalk pigments and I used the Byzantine Gold. I mixed that with the Posh Chalk Deluxe Infuser in order to create the consistency I wanted to apply it around. And I think it turned out really well. And of course, I forgot to film that part of the process. Of course I did. Anyhow, we're close to staging, so stay tuned, follow along. Ciao.